Ano ang macronutrients? In today's video, i-explain ko sa inyo kung ano ang macronutrients or macros in short. Let's go! What's good YouTube? Welcome back sa channel, Jacob Alava, and today's video is going to be about macronutrients or macros in short. Kung bago kayo sa channel, my name is Jacob. I'm an IFPA Sports Nutrition Certified Coach. So I've been helping a lot of people lose weight or change their body composition. So for today's video, pag-uusapan ko ang macronutrients or macros. Funny kasi I've actually been making a lot of videos tapos hindi ko pa ito na-explain. No? And a lot of people have been asking me, ano ba ibig sabihin ng macronutrients? Ano ba ang macros? Ako rin naman nung simula, hindi ko maintindihan kung ano yung macronutrients, how does this help me in any way, and paano ko siya ma-apply sa weight loss or sa diet ko. And yun yung gagawin natin today. I'll try to explain it as simple as possible para maintindihan nyo fully and mag-grasp nyo yung concept of macronutrients. So, ang macronutrients, from the term alone, macro, these are nutrients na kailangan ng katawan natin in larger quantities as part of our diets. Now, before we get into macros, pag-usapan muna natin ang calories. Diba? Kasi calories, importante yan when you're changing your body composition. So, I'm gonna link a video here kung hindi nyo pa alam kung ano ang calories. Nilink ko siya dito para maintindihan nyo muna kung ano ang calories. Calories are units of energy. So, ito yung energy na pumapasok sa atin and lumalabas. So, if you eat more, that's calories in. Then, if you move more, exercise, walk around, whatever, calories out yun. So, you expend energy. How does this tie into macros? So, lahat ng kinakain nating pagkain, calories in, may macros yun. Calorie is not just a calorie, okay? A certain type of food contains macronutrients. Macronutrients make up calories. Okay, so these are your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. So yan yung tatlong macronutrients na ginagamit talaga. Technically, meron pa yung alcohol, pero let's talk about the protein, the carbs, and the fats. I won't go into too much detail about each individual, pero i-explain ko lang talaga how macros work and how they tie in sa diet nyo. So now na alam natin na protein, carbs, and fats ang macronutrients mo, you have to understand kung ilang calories per gram ang macros na to. So for protein and carbs, 1 gram of protein and 1 gram of carb, 4 calories yun. 1 gram of fat, 9 calories. So take note of that. Doble ang calories ng fat versus protein and carbs. So pag-usapan muna natin si protein. Protein is the most important macronutrient for building muscle and staying lean. Protein is in charge of your lean muscle retention, repair of your muscle kung nag-exercise ka, nag-train ka. And protein is also very filling. So I'm not gonna go into so much detail about this. Pero yun, protein is very filling, nakakabusog siya, so it'll help your diet. The second macronutrient, let's talk about carbs. Carbs, ito yung primary source of energy ng katawan natin. Okay? So ito yung preferred fuel ng katawan natin. Bakit ba nagkakaroon ng negative image about carbs? Madali kasing ma-overconsume ang carbs. Okay? So most people, napapansin ko, masyado silang marami kumain ng carbs. In reality, ang carbs, given the right quantities, makakatulong pa talaga to sa daily activities nyo, even mental sharpness nyo. Kasi kung napansin nyo nag-low carb kayo or sobrang nag-cut out kayo ng carbs, it may affect your mental state or your performance, nagiging moody, diba? It happens. Now, without going to too much detail, there's simple carbs and yung complex carbs. So, simple carbs, usually yan yung mga basic sugar, yung mga sinasabi lang usually to avoid kasi nakaka-spike ng blood levels. But I won't go into too much detail, maybe another video. Tapos yung complex carbs, yan yung mga higher fiber, yung mga kamote, mga brown rice, oatmeal. Mas slow digesting yung mga yan. So, it doesn't spike your blood as much. Third macronutrient, ito yung fats. So, important pa rin ang fats, pero you remember that fats, yung calories ng fats, doble sa protein and carbs, kaya kailangan natin mag-ingat. Fats are important in regulating our hormonal balance. It also protects our organs, no? So, kailangan talaga natin ang fats. So, now na alam nyo kung ano ang macronutrients, I'll show you guys paano nyo ma-apply itong 4 calories per gram for protein and carb and 9 calories per gram ng fat. Let's use chicken breast, okay? So, itong chicken breast input na ginamit ko, 114 calories yung nakasulat, 3 grams of fat, and 21 grams of protein. If you multiply 21 times 4, 21 grams of protein times 4, that's gonna be 84 calories. Now, remember, fat is 9 calories per gram. Multiply 3 by 9, that's going to be 27. 27 plus 84, that's 111. Okay, so para mas maintindihan nyo and may practical application tayo, may props ako. So this jar or tub of M&M's, may nutrition facts yan sa likod. Just like anything na nabibili mo sa supermarket, grocery, 7-Eleven, tingnan mo yung likod. Tapos makita mo may protein, may carbs, and fats yan. So for this example, protein is 3 grams, carbs 17 grams. So you multiply both by 4, tapos a-add mo 80 calories from carbs and protein. Tapos yung fat, 7 grams, times 9, 63. So 63 plus 80 is 143. So tignan nyo yung calories per serving, it's 140. More or less, ganun yung computation niya. Kung gusto mo pang matuto about it, punta ka sa grocery, punta ka sa 7-Eleven, isa-isahin mo yung likod. So, one last example, yung favorite order ko sa McDonald's is a quarter pounder with cheese. I'm sure more or less natikman nyo na yun, burger ng McDo. So, a quarter pounder with cheese is around 518 to 520 calories. So, macros are 41 grams of carbs, 26 grams of fat, and 30 grams of protein. If you compute that, i-multiply mo si carbs, si protein by 4, si fat by 9, add them all up together, it's going to be 518. So more or less, ganun natin malalaman yung calories based off the macros. So okay, baka matanong mo, bakit ko kailangan malaman to? Kasi everything that we eat, lahat ng pagkain na sinaserve sa atin, may macros yan. May corresponding numbers yan. Madali malaman yung macros ng certain type of food kung basic siya. Such as, for example, chicken breast, or rice, or olive oil. Let's say olive oil is around 12 to 14 grams of fat per tablespoon. Yung mahirap kasi sa mga ganito is if you mix and match your food. Diba? So for example, you fry chicken breast with oil, tapos nilagyan mo ng different sauces, so nag-add up na lahat ng macronutrients niya. So pag mag-add up lahat ng macronutrients niya, di mas marami na siyang calories. Now yung quarter pounder with cheese na example natin, it has all 3 macros, tas mataas pa yung fat, kaya ang taas ng calories niya. At the end of the day, each individual may corresponding macronutrients na babagay sa katawan nyo. The reason kung bakit may ratios ang macronutrients na to, kailangan balanced yung diet mo. Kailangan may certain percentage for protein, may certain percentage for carb, and may certain percentage for fat. So, now na na-explain ko ang macronutrients, baka itanong mo pa rin, bakit ko ba kailangan malaman to? If you are familiar with the macronutrients of a certain type of food, then magkakaroon ka ng idea kung ilang calories ba talaga siya. Diba? Hindi mo naman kailangan mag-track ng macros forever, pero magkakaroon ka ng awareness. And that's the big thing. If you're aware how much fat this certain type of food has compared to this certain type of food, pwede mong mabalance yung overall intake mo. When you are more aware, you can make better decisions that can help you in the long run. So, hindi mo talaga kailangan mag-track every day, hindi mo kailangan maging OC. Pero sa start, it would be beneficial for you to do that para in the long run, mas aware ka and mas may idea ka kung ano pumapasok sa katawan mo. At the end of the day, kahit ano pang diet yung gawin mo, keto, paleo, basically, anything you put in your mouth may calories and macronutrients yan eh. So macros, not really a diet. It's more of what makes up the food you eat. So kahit sabihin natin yung keto, may sariling macronutrient breakdown or ratios kung magkikito ka. Di ibig sabihin magkikito ka, magpapaleo ka, mag-Atkins ka, whatever, you completely disregard your macros. Kailangan mo pa rin siya sa ayaw or sa hindi kasi it's going to be part of the food that you eat. So guys, I hope you learned a lot from this one. I tried to break it down as simple as possible. You can rewatch this naman kung nalilito kayo, diba? But hopefully, nakatulong. Hopefully, may bago kayong information na nalaman. Ito naman talaga yung purpose ng channel ko is to really help people to learn and to be more educated about these things. With that being said, please leave me a like. Please click that subscribe button. Say something nice. And I'll see you guys in the next video.